missing shine right deep inside you. When will you ever let it shine from within and cast all of your fears aside? You will see the light until that day comes.
Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Reviews. I'm your host, Future KHBbS. Today we look over Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Right off the bat, as usual, the monsters have been given new colorings. And again, they are neither better or worse than the original. That is except for one, the Cursed Coach. Not only was this thing already a perfect color, but why blue? What, did Merryweather get to this thing?
Make it blue.
From there are only three other major differences worth talking about. First off is the Mirage Arena has a few new optional boss fights, including the Armor of Master Ericus, the Armor of Master Xehanort, which should look pretty familiar, and Monstro. Yeah, I think this is the first time in the series where a Disney character has been an optional boss like this. The second addition is these Unversed challenges that are kinda like the Mushroom 13 and KH2, except nowhere near as difficult. It's not that they're easy per se, it's more that the best strategies to handle these aren't as obtuse, and don't require as much pixel-perfect precision as the Mushroom 13. The final major difference is the Secret episode. With the same unlock conditions as the secret ending in the base game, Final Mix adds this new playable level of Aqua in the Realm of Darkness. And honestly, it's pretty cool to hear about this hellhole for all these years and finally get to explore it. Though, make sure you have everything you'll ever need before going in. It all ends in this pretty terrifying fight against this monster of a Heartless. Now honestly, this thing itself isn't that scary. In fact, it looks like a souped up Darkthorn. But the first phase, where you don't get a good view of it and occasionally the game switches to its first person perspective, damn that's freaky! At the end, Aqua comes across a familiar sight, and we get some text alluding to what everyone thought was going to be a direct Birth by Sleep sequel. Which we got. Technically. We'll discuss that another day. Overall, this final mix is somewhere between KH1 and KH2 in terms of differences to the original. Not as much new content as KH2 got, but certainly more than KH1 got. Part of that is because some of the additions that KH2 saw, including Critical Mode and Crown-shaped collectibles, were in the base version of Birth by Sleep. Or at least the original English version. Not quite as much bang for your buck as KH2 Final Mix, but definitely worth checking out. Well, that's it for this episode. Tune in next time as I give my overall thoughts on the game.